Electricity is critical to the way we go about our day-to-day lives. North Carolina's electric cooperatives were founded more than 70 years ago by farmers who recognized the value of providing energy to homes and farms in rural parts of the state. Today, electricity continues to enhance the quality of our lives, from homes to hospitals and everything in between. Electricity and its supporting infrastructure are vital resources. Bringing electricity to your homes and businesses is a complex process. The path of electricity begins when energy is produced at generation facilities. To produce electricity, a generation facility needs fuel. This fuel comes from sources such as nuclear, hydropower, coal, natural gas, and in some cases from the wind, the sun, or other renewable resources. Electric cooperatives are good environmental stewards and support renewable energy and energy efficiency. But as the population grows and electricity demand increases, so will the need for traditional generation facilities, transmission lines, and substations. At the generation facility, the water is heated to steam, and the steam turns turbines and magnets to produce electric energy. Generating facilities include substation transformers that step up electric energy's pressure, known as voltage, so that it can move long distances over power lines. After electric energy has been stepped up, it travels on high-voltage transmission lines. High-voltage transmission lines carry electric energy to large industrial consumers or to local substations, which are centrally located near neighborhoods. Local substations reduce voltage so that it can be delivered to homes and businesses. Your electric cooperative operates many of these substations. After electric energy has been reduced at a local substation, it travels on your cooperative's distribution lines to transformer boxes on utility poles where the voltage is reduced again. The electric energy is then delivered to your home, allowing you to turn on the lights, charge your cell phone, and use the computer.
North Carolina's population is growing rapidly. In the next 25 years, population is expected to increase by half, which means more schools, more hospitals, more emergency facilities, and more shopping malls. Each of these facilities requires heating and cooling, just like our homes. In addition to this increasing population and the advances in technology, we are faced with many opportunities and many concerns. One of those concerns is the increased demand that is placed on our aging electric infrastructure in North Carolina.
The infrastructure supporting electricity includes a network of generation facilities, high-voltage transmission lines, and substations. Much of the nation's infrastructure is based on technology developed more than 50 years ago. And now that North Carolinians are enjoying more digital conveniences in addition to the comforts of home, the state's infrastructure is facing power demands for which it was not originally designed. State utilities are currently upgrading exhausted infrastructure, but if we don't get ahead of the increased demand for electricity, we will all face the harsh reality of brownouts and blackouts, similar to what California and New York experienced when the demand for electricity exceeded the supply. These situations are complicated by aging electric grids and weather factors. In order to maintain a lifestyle full of modern conveniences and uninterrupted power service, North Carolina's electric cooperatives member owners and the cooperatives need to consider infrastructure maintenance as a shared responsibility.
North Carolina's electric infrastructure was designed for local utilities to deliver power to the regional customers. Now that we have an increased amount of purchasing and selling of power between power companies to take advantage of affordable energy in larger regions, we have increased the amount of traffic on our transmission lines in both the state of North Carolina and our regional neighbors.
Adjustments and enhancements to the state's existing infrastructure are needed to accommodate a 21st century North Carolina, a North Carolina with a growing population and rapidly developing technology. In working to accommodate our state's infrastructure needs, North Carolina's electric cooperatives, as well as other utilities in the state, will need to build more generation facilities, substations, and transmission lines. Substations, a critical component of the system, may need to be built in your area.
Over the years, we at Facilities Planning and Siting have worked with electric cooperatives and investor-owned utility companies to site, plan, and permit more than 400 electrical distribution substations as they kept pace with the ever-increasing demand for energy. When new substations must be built, North Carolina's electric cooperatives very carefully consider the following 5 factors when determining where to build them. New substations should be placed in the center of the area they will serve. This is called the electrical load center. It's very important to select sites that will allow new substations to be efficiently connected to the cooperative's existing network of distribution lines. Potential sites for new substations are carefully examined to make sure it will be possible to connect them to high voltage transmission lines. Thorough investigations are conducted to select only sites that can be developed with minimal or no adverse impacts to important environmental and cultural resources, and extreme care is taken to select sites where future substations will be compatible with surrounding land uses.
Finding a central location for a substation might mean that the best site for it could be in your community. Consider the following analogy. Siting a substation in the correct location can be compared to the design of a wheel. For the wheel to work properly, the hub must be in the direct center, or else it will wobble. A substation is like the hub of the wheel and needs to be located in the center of the electric load it will serve. The spokes are like distribution lines delivering power to homes and businesses. These lines need to receive power from the electric load center in order to operate at maximum efficiency.
North Carolina electric cooperatives and cooperative member owners must look at the upgrades to the electric infrastructure as both an investment in the future and a shared responsibility. We need your help to stay ahead of the growing demand and the growth in the digital society. As always, we promise to provide to you safe, reliable, and affordable electricity both now and in the future.
Hello, my name is Tony Herron, Executive Vice President and General Manager of Union Power Cooperative. The information we've shared with you in this video is vitally important to our members. Union Power is experiencing enormous growth. We're in the top 5% of the largest cooperatives in the nation, and we're the 5th largest cooperative in the state of North Carolina. We anticipate adding nearly 20,000 members to our system over the next 4 years. With increased demand on our electric system, we must build more transmission lines, more distribution lines, and more substations in the coming years. Thank you for your support as we commit to providing the reliable service our members need and expect.